Hello, Tilak. So glad you're here. I see that you're in the meeting. Welcome. Hello, hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir.
Good. Where are you?
Uh, I'm in Nepal, sir.
In what city or place? What?
Uh, I live in Itari, sir. Itari, Nepal. Itari.
Itari. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome,
Interesting.
sir.
I'm in Pennsylvania on the east coast of the USA. So
Oh,
amazing that we can communicate like this. And thank you for joining this WUaS news and question and answer. How is the course going? CS First with Google at WUaS.
course is going good, sir.
Can you turn on your video camera? Do you have video, or is it possible or not possible?
So I think, sir, by looking the situation, it's quite difficult, sir, for now.
Okay, glad we have voice. Um, Do you have questions about the CS First with Google at World University and School course, or World University and School itself?
Yes, sir. I have a few questions, sir. Uh, is there a Zoom class, sir, for CS First?
Is there a what class for CS First?
Is there a live class, sir?
I'm not understanding. Can you type it into the chat?
I mean, sir, is there a live class available for CS First?
A light class?
A live class.
What is? Am I typing it right? Light class in the chat text chat. What is a light class?
Not that, sir. I mean live class, sir.
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding the word light.
Live class.
Spell it. How do you spell it? Live class. Okay.
Live class.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry, I do not speak Nepalese language.
I have a different pronounce, sir, so it's quite
your,
difficult to understand for.
your English is excellent, Tilak. Thank you.
No.
We could meet if you wanted on these Mondays and talk about it.
Okay, sure, sir, sure.
Pardon?
Okay, sure, sir. I'm available for any time for a meeting, sir.
Great. You would like to have a teacher teaching the
CS First, sir.
and interactively, is that right?
Yes, sir, yes.
So I have to think through how this would work based on the structure of the website CS First with Google. A live class is a very good idea, and thank you for asking.
Yes, sir.
Let us think further about this time on Mondays for you and me, and a possible live class. Shall we focus? Would you be able to meet next Monday, and shall we focus on the second lesson in CS First with Google?
Sure, sir, sure.
I haven't ever heard of live classes with CS First, but it's with CS First with Google at WUaS. How many lessons have you done already, if any?
I have done 2 lessons, sir.
Okay.
I have completed 2 lessons.
And would you so shall we let me look at the first 4 lessons again then.
Okay,
um,
sir.
and then explore teaching some things about it as I think it through further. What are you missing? What would you like to have in a live class that you are, besides the personal connection and conversation, that you feel like you're not getting in the first two lessons?
I think so. For the live class, there should. I'm quite. I have quite difficult time for the course curriculum that a few things that I can't understand. So basically, we can go through course curriculum, sir.
Great, I can answer your questions potentially. Um, it's a wonderful idea. So let's focus on the first four lessons next Monday at this time. What time is it for you in Nepal right now?
Right now, 9:36
9,
p.m., sir.
9:36.
PM.
It's
I will type in chat, sir.
10:51 a.m. here. I'm surprised it's not 9:51 in Nepal.
Yes, sir. It's just opposite of America.
That's a very curious time zone difference.
Yes, sir.
Because here it's 10:51 a.m. Eastern time. Curious. Would you be able to meet at shall we aim for the 10 a.m. time again 50 minutes ago? Would you be able to meet 50 minutes before 9:36, 8:36? Would you be able to meet at 8:30 p.m. Nepal time next Monday?
Okay, sir.
Okay. And I'll be in the meeting at 10 a.m. Eastern time next Monday.
Okay, sir.
Great. What other questions do you have?
For now, this is all, sir, questions that I have, sir.
Okay, it's a great question. Thank you. What are some of the things you don't understand in CS First with Google at WUaS from the first two lessons? If I might answer any of those questions now. Are they words? Are they English words? Are they concepts?
For two lessons, sir, that that's been a quite. It's not a top, sir, but it's easier to understand that there is a little video which describe about the course curriculum. So it's been easier, sir. It's not a 2 hours, sir, for me.
Okay.
So there is no question for the two lessons, sir.
Good. Okay. Let me ask, have you had, what other programming languages have you had exposure to?
I have before I have taken some courses, sir, that is HTML, CSS, basic Python,
Type it in.
HTML,
HTML. Okay, got it. Great.
and CSS,
CSS. Okay, interesting.
and and basic Python and basic JavaScript, sir.
Great.
That's I have been gone through before, sir.
Huh. So one question that I think could be very fun to explore with the Scratch programming language is how to work with it with Lego Robotics. And this is something that also Peter Norvig, the head of Google AI, has an interest in with his Lego Institute. So Lego robotics are kits from Lego, which makes the Lego bricks. Are you familiar with Lego in general?
Yes, sir.
And it could make learning the Scratch programming language further and interesting in a variety of ways. So that's something maybe to explore for the autumn of 2023 in a few months. Do you how did you hear about World University and School, Tilak?
Before, sir, I have left the plus two before when I was in Kathmandu,
Yeah,
and it's been 4-5 years back. And before that, I haven't gone to college. That I haven't joined the bachelor degree, and so in today's world, that I want to again go through the college study level so that I can get bachelor degree and I can uh, secure my life in IT field, sir. So that I have been googling all the time that how can I get a bachelor degree in bachelor degree online that is worldwide recognized. So while searching through the Google, that I found
great.
this skill, sir.
Okay. So thank you for that information. Right now, I think World University and School is seeking to license and become accredited, which
Oh, that's nice, sir.
will increase the value of our 4-year bachelor's degree too. So stay tuned about that. I think the course you're studying now, CS First with Google at World University and School, is well structured for learning the Scratch programming language and learning to program further. The MIT OpenCourseWare courses are structured in a different way. And I'm hoping for and looking toward more courses from CS First with Google, if possible.
Oh, so that will be nice.
If you were to have you looked at all by any chance, Tilak, through the MIT OpenCourseWare courses in English?
Yes, sir. I have looked the website, sir. That there is lots of courses, sir. That and there is IT courses that which I wanted, sir.
Great.
I have watched a few of videos are there.
A few what, sorry?
A few of videos that I have watched are there.
Write that down. I'm not understanding those words. A few, you've got, can you restate what your interest, what you were saying?
Okay, sir. I will write yours, sir.
Thank you. Oh, that's great. You've watched a few courses. That is a kind of structure, but it's not live. But there's just so much computer science knowledge in those courses.
Yes, sir.
It will be interesting as we explore this CS First with Google at WUaS course in a live way to maybe think through together
Yes,
how
sir. That will be great, sir.
MIT courses could become more conversational, more alive, in a sense, for the autumn, potentially. Whether we will find approaches, for example, World University and School could hire graduate student instructors to teach live the MIT OpenCourseWare courses. And that's that may be a way that we proceed with 3 or 4 courses for you in the autumn of 2023 in your first semester of a free bachelor's degree. Stay tuned about that.
Okay.
What do you do when you're not programming?
I basically do some physical fitness exercises, and I go jogging. Sometimes I go hiking, and I involve in social work activities, sir.
What do you do? How do you make a living? How do you earn money for a job? Or are you
For
living
living,
at home?
sir, yes, sir. I'm living in my dad's home, sir. So for a living, sir, I do some part-time work, sir.
Okay. And what is your can you write the name of your town or city? Is it Itari? Did I hear?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Itahari. Okay, great.
Yes.
Are there specific directions you would like to go in beyond developing a career in computer science? A specific specialties within computer science that might interest you? Moving ahead?
Sure, sir. I would like to do that, sir.
Great. I'm World University in School this September 1st, 2023 is seeking to grow the number of students that we matriculate. So if possible, we would matriculate 100 students from Nepal, all of whom speak English.
Oh, that's nice.
One direction as World University and School grows, and we haven't hired anyone yet but we would like to hire many people, is to create a Nepal World University and School in Nepalese, in the Nepalese language, or in the Nepalese languages.
Nice,
And I could see you becoming a teacher of computer science in Nepalese language. So one practical direction, thinking ahead with the CS First with Google at WUaS course, is possibly translating the Scratch blocks into Nepalese, maybe with Google Translate or machine translation help. And if you were to do that, brainstorming wise, for your fellow Nepalese citizens, you would also learn the course in a different way. In some ways, you would learn how to teach programming with CS First with Google Scratch programming language in Nepalese. So you would teach programming and you would teach it for Nepalese students in a brand new way. I don't know if Scratch programming language is already in Nepalese or not. How do you name the Nepalese language? Do you say it's Nepalese from an English perspective, or do you call it something else?
So in Nepalese perspective, sir, it's easy to, for me, it's a lot more easier to explain, sir.
Okay.
You told me, sir, that I can translate it through Google Translator, that CS First course with Google Translator. You mean that code that I can translate it to Nepali? You mean like that, sir?
this is one idea. This is one brainstorming idea. The Scratch programming language itself, and maybe the CS First with Google at WUaS course itself too, have been translated already into some other languages.
No.
And translating both as a way to learn programming also, and as a way to start Nepal World University and School with other Nepalese people would be great. So there's a lot of translation of the Scratch language, translation of the CS First course with Google, and starting Nepal World University and School in Nepalese are three ideas that could come out of your course of study here for a bachelor's degree at World University and School, and as a way to develop an IT career in many ways. Do those ideas make sense to you? What do you think about that, Tilak?
So that will be great, sir.
Good.
Everyone is seeking for IT course. So after higher secondary education, every Nepalese student who wants to do IT, they have to go abroad for study, sir. So it will be a great idea, sir.
Great. This is an ongoing interest at World University and School to develop robotics, humanoid robotics, and other robots. And in many industrialized countries, robots have been on the factory floor for 2 or 3 or 4 decades. For 30 or 40 or 50 years, there have been robots making cars and big machinery and things like that. Humanoid robots are just coming along. You don't see any humanoid robots on the streets in California or in Pennsylvania, but they're just emerging. There's the Toyota Humanoid Robot 3, the THR3, and robots like the automobile will probably be transformative of our societies. I'm guessing Nepal has hundreds of thousands of automobiles or tens of thousands of automobiles. Is that a fair guess? Does Nepal have any automobiles?
Yes, sir. Nepal have automobiles, sir.
So another direction for Nepal World University and School would be robotics. And robotics will help economies like the Nepal economy in a whole variety of new ways. To learn robotics, it can be great in a brand new way to start working with them, with Lego robotics, with Lego robot making, block building. And all of that will complement degrees in robotics. So if you were doing a computer science engineering degree and there was a robotics track in it, say you were going to take 10 of 40 classes for a free bachelor's degree in robotics, you might be working with Lego robotics from home, from your dad's home. So this would be a new approach to robotics that I'm calling WUaS Home Robotics. And you might also Tilak be working with other robots. Maybe you would even get a THR3 Toyota humanoid robot in your home that you could start coding for. And the THR3 comes with a master maneuvering system from Toyota, a chair in which a human sits, like yourself, and puts on a sort of bodysuit and can code and work with the THR3 humanoid robot next to the human in the chair. And that is that offers a lot of interesting possibilities, even for home robotics. THR3s would be very, very expensive from Toyota, I would think, but maybe in a university setting, those issues would be, different. I imagine there are many Toyota cars and trucks on Nepal roads.
Yes, sir.
Another humanoid robot that's just emerging this autumn in the States is the Miko 3, M-I-K-O, Miko 3. It's a little robot for kids, 5 to 10 years old, and it's voice interactive, and it learns, machine learning. So these three kinds of robots, humanoid robots, Lego robots, THR3 and Miko 3, could all be very interesting for you from home and 100 other Nepal students. The thing about Lego robotics is that it works with the Scratch programming language. So you're learning and are having a live class with Scratch, with the CS First with Google, could be open a way. The questions of what World University and School Tilak is thinking about is in offering these free degrees based on Creative Commons 4 licensed MIT OpenCourseWare, that as we license and accredit, we're going to seek reimbursement from departments of education. For example, if possible, the Nepal Department of Education. And that would be potentially the way also maybe that you could get a Lego robotics kit if the Department of Education, or if your family could get it. World University and School couldn't easily make Lego robotics kits available to you because they're expensive, and World University and School doesn't have that money. So that's just something to think about, maybe even for the autumn, the fall. What do you think about home robotics and this possibility of a robotics track and working with the Scratch programming language with robotics, Tilak?
Robotics will be the great idea that which could lead the human life as an easier way. So starting with the CS First, that it's a great course for the later which we can develop the robot like that, sir.
Great. Okay. So let's explore the first 4 lessons of CS First with Google for next Monday, if that sounds good, and just talk about them. You can, if you can, work through them. It's sort of the flipped classroom idea. You work through the CS First with Google course, and then we talk about it afterward, and I can maybe field some questions you might have, or maybe we can have fun in exploring the possibilities out of those 4 lessons.
Yes, sir.
Are there other thoughts or questions you might have besides your great question about a live class?
For now, it's okay, sir.
Do you have any family members or people in Itahari who might be interested in studying at World University and School as well? Please let me know.
Sure, sir.
It's an interesting possibility. How is the internet connectivity seems great. These however thousands of miles away or kilometers, 7,000 miles away or something. It's amazing.
Yes, sir.
Or 4,000 or 5,000 miles away. How is it? Do you think? I guess one question were you able to, or have you thought of setting up a scratch.mit.edu website to share your projects?
Sure, sir.
Do you want to focus on that for next week? Do you want to try to start a scratch.mit.edu website to begin to add some of your Scratch programming creations as well?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I will go through the MIT course, sir.
It's this specific scratch.mit.edu website. I shared with you 2, one from Helianth and one from Scott World Univ and School. So I'll email you some about those further as well.
Okay,
but that could be a fun project for you, I would think. Great. Any other questions before we close?
For now, sir, it's all, sir. Maybe in next meeting, sir.
It's very, very nice to meet and talk with you, Tilak. And
thank you, sir. It's been a nice meeting.
I will. I'm going. This has been recorded right now, and I'm just going to hold up a Lego Robotics creation that I've made in the video for the recording, and perhaps as people see this recording, that I will be able to show people what Lego robotics could do. So here's the Lego robotics kit, or a build. This is a human. This is a primate. This is a gorilla, and this is a way to work with sensors and robotic programming. So this could be programmed with Scratch further. So it's one thing maybe for the autumn, and it could make the learning of Scratch programming even more fun. I think Scratch is a fun language, but so let's think about that for the future too.
Yes, sir.
I feel honored that you joined this meeting, Tilak. Thank you. And
thank you, sir.
Glad you've become a student at World University and School. And until next Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, which might be 8:30 p.m. Nepal time, but let's check. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Great. Until next Monday, Tilak.
Okay, sir. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Have a good week.
Thank you, sir.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye, sir.